Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, he hails from Staffordshire, England, and he weighs in tonight at 197 pounds, Bob the Builder. Well, Bob the Builder set to square off in singles action here. Of course, if he can get the victory here tonight, he'll receive a shot tomorrow night for the non-wrestlers championship. Hopefully my ability of speech will improve as well if Bob can be victorious, but he's got a very, very large opponent, a mountain to climb here. His opponent nearly twice his size and very, very dangerous. His opponent, hailing from the 100-acre wood and weighing in tonight at 370 pounds, Winnie the Pooh. Well, I'll tell you what, call him Winnie the Pooh, and after visiting the bathroom in the arena a massive 30 minutes after this competitor had used it, I can see why they call him Winnie the bloody Pooh. A very, very dangerous athlete. Bob the Builder is going to have to rely on his speed, on his quickness and his wits here, because if he takes too many big hits from Big Win, he has no chance in this match. It could end very, very quickly. But Bob the Builder, well, many years in construction. Of course, a lot of help, doesn't really do much himself, but nonetheless, engaging in the lock-up, and Winnie the Pooh coming out on top there, nailing a big hip toss. And very, very overconfident, but look at Bob. Bob taking down Big Winnie. And Bob with some showboating of his own there. Now with a headlock, Winnie the Pooh gets up, rings the arm, but look at this by Bob the Builder, great athleticism. And now a chance to capitalise while Winnie the Pooh looks vulnerable, goes on the top rope, looks to hit a big crossbody. But Winnie the Pooh had that move well telegraphed, and now coming from behind, beautiful full Nelson slam by the resident of 100-acre wood, and now the cover's made. Bob the Builder's match could be over right here, but no. Bob giving it all he's got there and managing to get the shoulder up despite the odds being against him. Nonetheless though, he needs to do something here. He's taking a lot of heavy punishment from the big 370 pounder. A change needs to happen soon. If it doesn't, Bob the Builder's hopes of getting a shot at the non-wrestlers championship will go up in tatters, and a big time side slam. Winnie the Pooh with a cover. This one's got to be over here. There's no way Bob, well, I was going to say there's no way Bob the Builder's getting the shoulder up, but certainly proved me wrong with that. And now look at him on his feet fighting back. What a gutsy son of a bitch Bob the Builder is. Gets knocked down a couple of times now. Oh, and Winnie with a big shoulder block knocking him down. I'll tell you what, Bob the Builder's got a lot of heart and a lot of determination. It takes a lot more than that to win, but look at that nice reversal. Throwing Winnie the Pooh now into the corner. Look at this. Bob the Builder, and a big palm right to the sternum, right to the chest, and now a knee. Maybe Bob the Builder sees an opening here. He's not going to get many. He needs to capitalise on this. Trying to hyperextend the knee. Beautiful submission manoeuvre, and Winnie the Pooh looks very, very uncomfortable in this submission. Managing to find a way out though, but Bob the Builder, this might be the best way to go. Keep Winnie the Pooh grounded. Bit of a low blow there. Come on, Bob. You're better than that. You don't need to bend the rules. He sends Winnie the Pooh into the corner. Bob the Builder, look at this, 360 and shoulder first, right into that steel ring post. Bob the Builder finding another gear here. Winnie the Pooh really needs to step it up. Nice reversal there, and look at this, a roll up. Could Winnie the Pooh be going to challenge Peter Griffin tomorrow night? Maybe not. I'll tell you what, Bob the Builder started pretty badly in this match, but seems to be finding his feet now. Well, that's a mistake, just as I say. Something positive about the man. Trying a spine buster on the 370 pound Winnie the Pooh. Perhaps the most stupid decision you could make in that ring, and now Winnie the Pooh punishing him. Thinking he's Hercules. And now Winnie, huge headbutt there. Like being hit in the head with a breeze block. I'm really overconfident, but Bob the Builder back up to his feet very quickly. Blocks the right hand, no nice right hand by Winnie. Tries the chop, Bob blocks. Right hand by Bob the Builder. Well, it's real back and forth action here between these two competitors, and Bob the Builder putting up much more of a fight than we would have expected, as now Winnie the Pooh sends him for the ride off the ropes. Tries a move there, completely misses. Another mistake by Winnie. Bob the Builder failing to capitalise, and now Winnie the Pooh. Look at this power. Bob the Builder just shy of 200 pounds, but 3 military presses, dropping the man sternum first right into the canvas. Things not looking good here for the construction worker. Look at that though. Bob the Builder goes behind, creates another opportunity for himself. Here comes charging in, clothesline into a bulldog. Bob's on fire, going to the top rope, looking to hit a big move to perhaps finish off Big Winnie, but that was pretty poor. Going for that elbow drop and coming completely short, and now gets punished. Drop right in his head. I'm not sure how much that construction helmet would have helped to deflect the impact to that move, but it won't help with this. The Alabama Slam. Winnie the Pooh nearly cracking the skull of Bob the Builder. Is he going to get the shoulder up? He certainly is not. Winnie the Pooh, your winner, victorious. Can't think of another word for winning a match. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Winnie the Pooh. Your Winnie the Pooh. He's going to get the opportunity of a lifetime tomorrow night. He's going to be challenging Peter Griffin for that non-wrestlers championship. Who's going to come out on top in that? There's only one way to find out, and it's not by staring out of your window. It's tuning in to this channel.